Hey guys, welcome to my assignment, Loom video assignment on rate of change by Alfred. So, the first question was using a simple graph. A simple graph, also called a street graph, is an unweighted and directed graph containing no graph loops or multiple edges. A simple graph may be either connected or disconnected, and unless stated otherwise, the uncodified term graph usually refers to a simple graph. A simple graph with multiple edges is sometimes called a multigraph. Second question, how to determine an average rate of change and instantaneous rate of change of a function. The instantaneous rate of change is the change at that particular moment or the gradient at that point. The key difference between the two is that the average rate of change is over a range, while the instantaneous rate of change is applied at a particular point. Instantaneous versus average rate of change. When you measure a rate of change at a specific instant in time, this is called an instantaneous rate of change. An average rate of change tells you the average rate at which something was changing over a longer time period. At each instant in time, your instantaneous rate of change will correspond to your speed at the exact moment. Make a clear connection with slope of a sequence line and the average rate of change. The slope of the sequence line is also referred to as the average rate of change of f over the interval x plus triangle x. Make a clear connection with slope of a tangent with the instantaneous rate of change. The slope of the tangent line through a point on the graph of a function gives the function's instantaneous rate of change at that point. What is a rate of change? A rate of change tells you how quickly something is changing, such as the location of your car as you drive. You can also measure how quickly your hair grows, how much money your business makes per month, or how much water flows over a dam. All of these and many more can be represented by calculating the average rate of change of a quantity over a certain amount of time. Calculation of rate of change. One easy way to calculate the rate of change is to make a graph of the quantity that is changing versus time. Then you can calculate the rate of change by finding the slope of the graph like this one. The slope is found by dividing how much the y values change by how much the x value change. Let's look at a graph of position versus time and use that to determine the rate of change of position, more commonly known as speed. Example of rate of change. Imagine that you drive to a grocery store 10 miles away from your house and it takes you 30 minutes to get there. That means that you travel 10 miles in half an hour, an average speed of 20 miles per hour. 10 miles divided by half an hour equals 20 miles per hour. The speed of your car is a great example of a rate of change. Calculating from a graph. So we saw that you could calculate the average rate of change by calculating the slope of a line. But that does work for instantaneous rate of change as well. In fact, it does. Although you have to think about slope a little differently than you may have before. If you have a graph of your position versus time that is not a straight line and you want to continue and you want to calculate your instantaneous speed, you can draw a line known as tangent line that only touches the graph at one point. The slope of this tangent line will give you the instantaneous rate of change at exactly that point. And here was one equation or exercise that we had to do. A ship is docked. Show and explain how you will solve the following question. A ship is docked in the harbor. Rises and falls with the wave. The function h bracket t bracket equals sin pi over 5t. The models the vertical movement of the ship h in meters at t seconds. Find the average rate of change during the interval t equals 2 to t equals 6. Estimate the instantaneous rate of change with the height of the ship at t equals 5. And here's the answer. I'm gonna leave you guys some seconds and feel free, you can pause this video to see the answer because we don't have enough time on the Loom video. Okay. So that's it. That's the answer. Alright guys, the end. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and share. Subscribe for more videos. And with that said, it was AK. Take care of yourself. Make sure you comment for more. Bye.